Hello, this is Dr. John Pepper, and I want to welcome you to our monthly e-newsletter. This month our focus is on joint health, optimal joint health. And I know for those that suffer from arthritis, this is definitely going to catch your ear. But even if you don't suffer from arthritis or joint pain, the strategies I'm going to share with you are very helpful to help prevent future occurrences of arthritis. And one of the things that concerns me the most about arthritis is that the research is showing that people are getting arthritis at a younger age than ever before, and a larger percentage of the population is being affected by arthritis. So this is definitely something that we want to tune into and take steps to not be a statistic of this. Now, when we look at arthritis, there's over a dozen different types of arthritis. The two most common ones are either degenerative or osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. With degenerative or osteoarthritis, which these two are the same, it's referred to as like your wear and tear arthritis, whereas rheumatoid arthritis is actually where your immune system attacks your joints in your body. So two totally separate conditions. But both of these conditions will respond very well to the different strategies that I'm going to share with you here today. So what's really concerning when we talk about arthritis and patients tell me, their doctor told them they have arthritis, they need to be on this medication the rest of their life. What's sad about this is that most of these medications are only a band-aid. They're just a cover-up for what is really going on. And many of these medications also actually promote or accelerate the degeneration of the cartilage in your joints. So the very thing you're taking this medication for, it's actually making worse in the long run. So you don't want to just take a pain pill for this type of problem. You want to get in and address the underlying causes of it and then actually be free from arthritis pain. One of the other interesting research pieces that just came out within the last month was looking at people that had arthritis in their hands and actually arthritis pain in their hands, and they found that those people were twice as likely to have cardiovascular disease. And you're probably asking yourself, well, what's the connection between arthritis in my hands and heart disease? And what we're seeing is it's the underlying systemic inflammation in the body that's promoting both of these different causes. So that's really what we have to get to, is getting the inflammation in the body under control so that your body can function at its optimal. So let's go ahead. I want to share with you 7 natural strategies to help be free from arthritis pain. So the first one, and if you don't get this one right, the others just probably aren't going to work nearly as well. So our first strategy here is that you have to adopt an anti-inflammatory diet. Most people, when we look in our society, their diets, the foods that they eat, are very pro-inflammatory, meaning that they promote inflammation. So what types of foods do you want to eat to have an anti-inflammatory diet? Plenty of fresh vegetables and fruits, and ideally organic. You want to have lots of raw nuts and seeds in your diet. These oils that are in here help to nourish the joints and the cartilage. Also, if you're eating meat, you want this to be from an organic, grass-fed, or pasture-raised source, because the actual oils and fats in that meat then are anti-inflammatory. Where if you have a conventional, like a grain-fed cow or chicken, what happens then is these oils and the fat in these meats are actually pro-inflammatory. So you want to have a grass-fed source of meat. Also, fish is very helpful. And you want to make sure that it's a natural and not a farm-raised fish. What are some of the foods that are pro-inflammatory that you want to stay away from? The two biggest ones are grains and sugar. And these are very pro-inflammatory. So you want to stay away, and even if you can, eliminate these out of your diet. Another one that we commonly see that people are consuming in all their processed foods and salad dressings are vegetable oils, things like soybean oil and canola oil. These are actually very pro-inflammatory, meaning that they promote inflammation in your body. You want to opt for other oils like olive oil or coconut oil, which do not have that inflammatory component to them. Another thing that I like to recommend for anybody that's suffering from inflammation, signs of inflammation, whether it's in their joints, whether it's different chronic illnesses, is to do a gluten-free diet for a couple of months. Not everybody's gluten sensitive, but if you are, it's very common for it to manifest in your joints and to have arthritis pain that's from this gluten sensitivity. So going gluten-free for a couple of months and seeing if you're sensitive is very helpful. The second strategy that I'd like to share with you is make sure you're getting in for a regular chiropractic checkup. Whenever we're talking about joints, how do you think your joints are going to respond whenever they're out of alignment? Just like the tires on your car, if they're out of alignment, it's only a matter of time before they're going to start wearing unevenly and wearing down prematurely. So get in, make sure that your joints are staying in alignment on a regular basis. The third strategy I'd like to share with you is to make sure you're optimizing your vitamin D levels. And what we found is that whenever people have their blood work done and their vitamin D is between 50 and 70 units, that it actually reduces their pain. So you want to make sure that your vitamin D levels are in that optimal range, and the only way to know is to have your blood tested. So the next one that we want to practice is to make sure you're getting plenty of omega-3 essential fatty acids. The most common one are your fish oil products or fish oil supplements, and this is why I highly recommend everybody be on some type of omega-3 supplementation, ideally a good fish oil supplement. The next strategy I'd like to share with you is to incorporate some herbs, whether it's with cooking or whether it's in a supplement form. The most common ones I've found to be helpful for anti-inflammation and for joint health are things like boswellia, ginger, turmeric. So if you can't get these in your diet, pick up the supplements and take those on a regular basis. Another new strategy that we're seeing is very effective, and I've talked about in some of our previous videos, is grounding or earthing. And this is basically where you're getting out and being barefoot in contact with the earth's surface for 30 minutes or more a day. If this is not practical for you, you can find what's called a grounding or an earthing mat, to where you hook it into a ground outlet of your house and simply just, you can put it in your bed or sit on it, very easy to use. So this is very effective, and it's been shown that if you're grounding for 30 minutes or more a day, that you're going to reduce inflammation in your body. And then the last strategy that I'd like to share with you is exercise. And your joints are designed to move. If you're not exercising or getting regular activity, your joints are definitely going to rust out before they wear out. So make sure that you incorporate exercise and activity on a regular basis into your routine. I hope that these 7 strategies are going to help you to feel better, to be healthier, and to help live your optimal life. So this is Dr. John Pepper. Be happy, be healthy, and be well.